Hey fellow YouTubers and current subscribers, it's Saturday the 19th of May 2007 and I've got an action-packed video. If you like hearing me crap on about my life and everything that I do, I'm sure you'll be amused even more by this video. So stick around and you'll hear plenty more to come. I've currently got my food in front of me, so forgive me while I eat. Bit too hot. Alright, I want to chat to you guys about some of my interests. You're probably already aware that I'm fairly environmentally conscious. I do have other interests, and they range from drawing to... I'm like that far away from, I don't know how, somehow finding the money to buy a bass guitar. I'm obsessed with Jamiroquai and Steve Zender's bass riffs, his early stuff. So I'm just inspired to play bass, so I want to do that soon. I just need to somehow find the money and time to learn. So yeah, I want to do that. And another thing I want to bring up was the paranormal. Anything to do with aliens, the whole extraterrestrial concept, interplanetary travel, all things really cool, like the metaphysical, paranormal, all that sort of stuff. I think it's really interesting. And I want to know from you guys if any of my current subscribers are interested in the paranormal as well, and if they've got any stories to share. I think that'd be awesome to do it like over YouTube, or if you can't send videos, just put comments to this video or other videos that I mentioned the paranormal in. And it's a really great time for me to be like making this video, because I'm all alone at home and no one's coming back here until tomorrow night. And I heard, tell you something funny, I heard some noise. I thought it was like a rat or something in my sister's bedroom. It was like if you've ever heard, if you've ever had a rat in your house and you can hear them eating stuff, like breaking through like bags of food, like rice bags or whatever, through the plastic, and hear that like nibbling sound. I thought I heard that. Anyway, went into my sister's room, and her room is like really close to our next door neighbours. Anyway, I'm standing at the door, I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm creeping around the room. 5 minutes later, after all my creeping, I noticed that next door I've actually got a fire, and the crackling was coming from this freaking fire. So I kind of gave myself a forehead slap. I'm like extra paranoid. I suppose everyone is that extra bit paranoid when it comes to being home alone. I know there's nothing to worry about, or nothing more to worry about than there would normally be with other people in the house, but yeah, that extra sensitive, because there's nothing else, there's no other noise being created. Whereas when you've got other people in your house, you're not thinking of it because everyone's making a racket, or they've got the TV going, or they've got music going, or you're constantly bumping into people as you're, going from room to room or whatever. So, I'm home alone. I'm eating my dinner, which by the way isn't too bad. It's quite nice actually. It's like a honey soy vegetables. And I hope you guys don't get the shits that I'm eating while I'm talking to you. But I think it adds a bit more zest to the podcast, to the YouTube video. Not quite a podcast. Mum wouldn't like this at all. Eating while talking, that's a no-no. But I'm sure you guys don't mind. I'm not hurting anyone. So, I'll tell you a story that happened to me a while ago in my auntie's house. It's probably the only paranormal experience I've had. but I was about 18. I'm 23 now. I was talking to my girlfriend at the time on the phone in the lounge room at my auntie's house. She lives down in Picton. Anyone that's from Australia that listens to this, it's just south of Sydney. It's kind of in a pretty rural area. And yeah, it's kind of a spooky sort of area. Anyway, her house is like 150 years old. It was like an inn for any passing travellers through the town. And it's supposed to be haunted by a number of ghosts. My aunties had the place like looked at by a few paranormal specialists. They had a priest come around. Anyway, it's kind of, yeah, it's a bit weird. I definitely know stuff is going on there, that's for sure. Anyway, my experience. This is like, 5 years ago. I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone, got off the phone, went to the kitchen, and it's the way the house is set up. There's the kitchen is actually separate from the house. Like when it was built, that's how they built them. So if the kitchen burnt down, the whole house wouldn't burn down. Anyway, it's joined now by this massive big, like they call it like the family room. Anyway, I was talking to Brooke in the family room, and then I went to the kitchen to put a cup away. I had a glass of Coke or whatever. Anyway, I went between the kitchen to the main part of the house, and I was actually staying in my cousin Emily's room. I went up the stairs to jump in bed because I was like sleeping on the floor in her room. I went to go and pull up the covers, and I heard the loudest, like biggest, hugest crash ever, and it scared the living crap out of me. And it sounded like, you know when you have like a rough idea of where sounds come from, I knew it had come either from in like that new adjoining room or in the kitchen. It had that distant, like you could tell it was sort of distant, but it was unmistakably loud, and it scared the crap out of me. And apparently I was the only one that heard it. This was at like about 12:30 at night, and it was not fun. It was like, just imagine like a tray full of cutlery and silverware and glassware, and not just dropped but like thrown to the floor, and it scared the shit out of me, and I'll never forget it. But yeah, what I might do is end this video here because I'm kind of getting towards the end now. It's getting a bit long, but if you want to hear more stories or just hear more of me crapping on, there's going to be another like part 2 to this video. So I'll leave you guys now, and if you want to join the next video, I'll have it out shortly. So take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.